Together. Hey man, Lush Uno man, live from the trap.
My brother.
Man, live from the trap. They ain't put you out yet, bro.
Nah, man.
Hey man, I see they conspiring against them. First and foremost, I want to start off by saying this: you have to be a different level of just a poor excuse for a human being to want to attack somebody's road to recovery.
Well, yeah, and the cold part is, Rich, is that this fool, I had already announced that I was going to treatment before he started this whole attack. It wasn't, I really don't like the narrative, and most people don't believe this, but just for the small percentile that actually are dumb enough to go for this, I'm not hiding out. And I said I was going to treatment for
You've been saying
days
it for a
before.
minute.
Yeah. And that's when he started
Well,
hitting me
I'll
with
just say
all this
this:
shit and posting all the weird shit.
you've been talking about getting sober for a minute now. This isn't like a new conversation. Anybody who watches No Jumper, they know that this has been an ongoing conversation. It's something that you really should have been did.
No, yeah, and you yourself, you my dog, you've been had that convo with me several times, and like when someone's in active addiction, that shit falls on deaf ears every time. You can, no matter who it is, it could be your best friend, it could be your dad, it could be your mom. It don't matter. Like when it could be your significant other. Like when people are like, if you want to get loaded, that supersedes any desire or any logic or anything else. Like I need this, I need it now. You're not going to tell me shit. My body needs this, and like so people when they start trying to kick game to you, it just sounds like Charlie Brown's parents talking to him. You feel me?
But you know what? Before we get into all the drama and the mess, it's like what I told you in that text message, bro. Like addiction is not in the substance; it's in the behavior of the addict. People like, for example, you could be addicted to hanging out and gang banging. You can't stop going to jail. That's the result of that addiction. You're addicted to the circumstances. You're addicted to the environment, to the comfort of home. Drug dealers, you're addicted to the high of making the money as much as the fiend is addicted to the high of getting high.
Straight up. Straight
Yeah,
up. It's kind of like what Jay-Z said in the intro to Can I Live when he's like, we become addicted, sort of like the fiends we're accustomed to serving.
yeah.
That always stuck out to me.
I mean, because here goes the thing: when you really outside getting it, you will sit in the trap, you'll sit in a dope spot 2 or 3 days, no shower, and then your excuse is, "Oh, I'm getting money," but that's addict activity.
1000%. And there's that. And the reality is, motherfuckers be high when they're serving because how else are a motherfucker gonna stay up? You feel me
Days
for
at a
shit like
time.
that.
So, man, before we get into all the drama, man, make sure that y'all show some love to Lush. Hit him with a like, comment, subscribe. Make sure that you are showing him all the love you can show him as my brother is in his road to recovery.
Appreciate you, brother.
Man, so I wanna ask you a couple things that I don't understand because I'm not fully tapped in with the Raza side of YouTube.
Yeah,
I'm picking up what you putting down for Comperator. I'm picking it up. You feel me? I see that if I understand correctly, Comparator basically just tried to backdoor you with Jern.
that's part of it. Yes, he
Okay, so
tried to
what's the
back
root?
he tried to backdoor me with Germ, but it's way deeper than that. It's more like this dude pretend. I think that he just don't really know how to be a homie. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he really understands how to maneuver. So he's accustomed to trying to. If he's friends with someone, it's because it benefits him, and he's gonna do whatever he can to try to capitalize off of that friendship, however it benefits him. And has no problem trying to knock his partner's girls. I mean, one of his best friends from his hood, he did the same thing to him, except for way worse. You feel me?
I know you.
Another
I gotta say it. So you been saying you ain't gonna say what, but what the fuck is way worse than try to knock his girl? Unless you told on him.
well, I mean, like
Unless you
there's
unless you knocked the girl down,
okay,
you ain't got
so
to
so
confess.
so so way worse. I'm way worse. um it's difficult to define, and I think that's kind of like a personal thing.
Okay.
But to me, putting put jeopardizing the hood's reputation, doing things that go against what the big homies are, instructing, things like that. You
Okay.
understand because you've been around, gangs your whole life. You're
Bro,
from a
I knew how you was
community.
gonna answer it. I'm just asking what the chat wants me to ask. I knew what you was for to say.
Yeah, yeah, no, that's good. Yeah, yeah. Shouts to the chat. But
Yeah,
yeah,
you
that's
feel me?
the but you understand that.
No,
You know what I'm
bro,
saying?
I understand exactly what you're saying.
So, but basically, he was in violation for numerous reasons. And motherfuckers wanted to see him in his hood, and he needed that DP. You feel
Yeah.
me? Instead of and when he was supposed to pull up and get that handled, he wound up skirting off like a fucking
Not in
cowboy
the Escalade.
in the Escalade in the black Esco. Yep.
Sheesh, sheesh. So let me ask you this question: with Comparator, because you going hard, bro. You not from the set. You can't go over there, wooty bam.
He not.
So you just ready to burn that bridge all the way to the ground.
He burnt that bridge.
Mm.
That bridge was already burnt many, many moons ago. All I'm doing now is releasing the information that I was due to the because okay, let's say me and you. I'm just gonna use you. I wouldn't. This is never
Go
gonna
ahead,
happen
go
between us, but I'm just gonna use you as an example. Let's say me and you are
bro. We're
are
the
are
best
partners.
connoisseurs. We started off beefing.
Yeah, yeah, we did. Well, we started off cool, then we got a little, you
Right.
feel me, snafu, but you know what I'm saying. But let's say me and you are partners, you feel me, and then I do a bunch of fuck shit, right? And you're like, I can't fuck with Lush no more. You feel me? Like, but you still have love for me because of our shared experiences.
Right.
So even though you're like, this fool is a mark, I ain't fucking with him. You still not gonna bleed me like that because of the respect of what we had in the past.
I was
That
just
is
thinking, me and
that
ODM
bridge is
got into
burned.
it. I had to apologize because I should have never spoke bad about ODM no matter what we got into.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
So the issue of Compa is prior to anything with Jerk. What starts the beef then?
So as far as like the beef, and I want to also clear, it's not about him trying to backdoor me with Germ. It's about that's part of it, but it's more him trying to embarrass me and put me on blast and try to get a one up on me. Like, you
Okay.
know,
Dirty Mackin.
dirty macking to the umpteenth degree. Like he was for sure dirty macking, but then like on top of that, not just trying to like plant seeds in her head or this or that. Because at the end of the day, what a bitch do, it's on her. You feel me? Like, and we was already split up. I was already doing my thing. I knocked a few of her homegirls, Houston Bay, other bitches I had knocked. You feel me? Like,
Wait, hold on. Time out. Houston Bay is Germ's homegirl?
yes,
Oh, you niggas are crazy, bro. This plot is getting
yes,
thicker than a motherfucking jar of peanut butter in the freezer.
yeah. Houston Bay is Jerem's homegirl. But
Was or is?
the thing is, they had fallen out, but they're still cool now. We're all cool now. I know it sounds weird, but
You going for the throuple? You might as well at this point.
huh? I'm super. And I even said that's so funny you said that. I even said to Germ earlier today because she's like, Bleezy. Houston Bay's name is Bleezy. She's a
Right.
Bleezy is she's getting sober and you inspired her to get sober and I was like, it's a beautiful thing. I was like, what's up with the three screw? What's up with the thruple? And she was like, oh, like she was like that. That sounds like it would be a devastating thing. And plus, me knowing Germ, and look, I'm sure you've had three screws in your life, right?
Oh yeah,
And
I was like,
and if you have a three screw with like people that you've been in relationships with, it gets awkward because if you let's say I'm enjoying one of the pussy more than the other, or she thinks I am, and it could be a very
yeah,
slimy situation.
it get messy. It get messy, especially if they turn it into the fucking Olympics.
Yeah, yeah, straight up. You feel me?
It's good for you in the moment, but it ends bad. It ends bad.
Yeah,
So
exactly. It's cool until like, oh, like she's done, and then like you spend another 20 minutes fucking the other bitch, and then you look over and she's like crying, and you're like, oh, great. Like,
right. Literally, I've been in that exact situation, but
Yeah, I mean, most people that have
that situation.
is par for the course. So,
So,
um,
so let me ask
it,
you this:
yeah,
Compa tries to crack Germ while y'all together or after the relationship?
I think he was so. To be honest with you, I don't 100% know, but I do know that he was planting seeds. I do know that he was trying to kind of like hoe me out, make me look like I was less than. He was doing little shit. That's dirty macking. That's like, but the main thing is this: like, okay, let's say, like, let's say Germ is choosing up on you. All right, Germ is choosing up on Rich. All right, what you gonna do most likely because you a solid dude, you gonna hit me up and be like, hey, Lush, just so you know, your ex, that bitch low-key been on my dick, she kind of choosing up. And
Yeah.
I'll be like, well, what you want to do? Like, honestly, fool. And you're like, honestly, like, I'm kind of trying to hit, like, but I'm coming to you as a man and letting you know what time is it. And I'd be like, damn, I'm not super psyched about it, but I respect you being a man. And I've done that. I've had those uncomfortable combos before. I've been on both sides of that.
Hey,
You
you
feel
and your
me?
homies is dirtbags, bro. I've never had that conversation with any of my homies. Y'all niggas
Hey, it
dirty
be
ass
like that.
boy.
If it, especially if it's someone like, because the thing is this, like, Germ and I, we were together for a few years, but Germ, for the most part, is a free spirit. That's kind of how she get down. I'm not trying to bleed her and like call her promiscuous or nothing like that. But she, enjoys sex and does not really enjoy relationships as much. Type shit.
She living
That's
life.
like the kindest way I could say it. But like at the end of the day, if he would have had that combo with me, this never would have happened. And even let's say this is even worse. Let's say he go ahead and fuck her before talking to me, right?
Mhm.
Let's say he do that. But then he hit me up and be like, yo, I was fucked up. Da, 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 da. I was horny. Germ texted me and I wound up fucking her, bro. My bad. That would have been this fool. No conversations were had. As far as I know, at this moment, him and I are cool. We on a good accord. You feel me? We
Yeah.
get in along. We've had conversations, everything's straight. Then all of a sudden, like a week or so after 4th of July, this fool make a post in his little fucking like shanty town little fucking grow up that he got. You feel me? Growing fucking low mids and shit. And this fool is in.
Not the spray lows,
Yeah, exactly. You feel me? He's a terp infused lows and shit.
not the $100 piece.
Yeah, yeah, literally, the, 1 point for a P. Like split up $1 7 ways. You feel me? You get 15 cents each. You feel me? Yeah.
Funny as
So
fuck.
he's growing that, and in the grow room, he make a state. Hey, I just want to say, Lush, I fucked Germ. I put it in her butt. I so fuck with you, Lush, but I fucked Germ. He uploads that video. No conversation had. It's up for like an hour. He winds up deleting it, but it doesn't matter because you know the way this shit work, Rich. If something's uploaded for 15 seconds, somebody finna see it. Somebody finna clip it. Someone
Oh,
gonna send it
nigga,
to,
me.
to yeah, yeah, exactly. It could be you. You feel me? Or they're gonna send it to your ass. You feel me? And yeah, so that shit made its rounds, and immediately I start calling him up like, "What's good, bruh? What does you want?" Motherfucker blocked me. Don't take any of my calls. Still hasn't. You feel me? So I was like, okay. Like, it ain't about you trying to fuck on my ex bitch, fucking licking the crevice that I already loaded in and all that shit. Like, it ain't about that. It's about you trying to play me out, trying to embarrass me because this whole time you thought that I was like the little guy and you were like the cool field man South Sider and all that shit and da 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 da. And I was like your sidekick. I was Chong. You were Cheech. You feel me? The stunted out version, whatever. But and all of a sudden, I'm not playing that no more. I'm like, look, I'm the one with that you. I don't need you. You need me. You want to get back on no jumper. My numbers are not going to change as a result of me fucking with you. You're completely dependent on fucking with me. Not only because we're a good combo and people like it and you actually get numbers, but nobody else want to fuck with you. The food community fools don't want to fuck with you. But at the time, he beefing with Lucky. Lucky still, it's not like Lucky wants to have him as a regular. Hater World, he burnt that bridge. You know, don't fuck with him. Fucking LA Icon, like all the people in
So
the
basically, all the
wrestler
gangsters ain't
sphere.
fucking with bro.
None of them, none of them.
Okay.
For this exact reason, for him trying to fucking interfere with people's families, doing weird shit, like when he tried to put Icon's wife on blast and Shasta Negra about the, you feel me, her past, and oh, she
You
used
know
to
what?
talk
I
to,
do remember that.
yeah,
I
yeah.
remember that.
So I mean,
And
obviously that,
I wasn't sure, obviously, the characters involved, but I did piece together that that was that man's wife. I did catch that, and I did peep that they was like, I don't know, that was tricky. You feel me? But I ain't even
and
gonna
the
front.
cool part is like this is an incident that occurred before he even met her. I think this is before because she did time in prison. You feel me and all that.
Yeah,
This is before he even met her. Before Icon and her were even cool.
and she all
She had,
blasted on her arms and shit, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
She seemed
So
like she. I mean, obviously, I never met her, but respect and kudos to her. You feel me?
no, she a real one, bro. Negra is not only like a cool ass person and just like
She did no jumper, but what else did she do? She did another interview.
she has her own podcast called
Maybe that's what
Indicted. So she interviews people that have done time, and it's actually a really dope pod.
Okay, yeah. Shout out to her. What's her name?
Negra
What's her podcast?
is called Indicted.